to the dashboard. Let's learn how to do some stuff. And then I won't start up MoveBot. Maybe that'll do it. Okay. Rewards. Let's do you. Capacity. Got expedience. I just need preservation and precision. Gotta remember how to play the game. I don't remember. Sounds screwy, but I've been farting around with so many different things. I haven't been harvesting in forever. I need to see. The bank isn't fixed. That's too bad. Minor bug. Put that up. And let's take a look at this. Crafting. What did I do with my mining skills? I left that the same. I took that to 140, which is down for me. And then this is 78. Need to, I'm going to just calibrate myself back to where I was. Bypass, trainer. Shit. That's so annoying. I want to like tab complete this thing. Boom. And I do think 140 is the right number there. And this was like 178. So if I get it to, okay, good. All right. What do I do for food? Shit. There's some whiskey involved, that's for sure. And I don't have any whiskey on me. Food bag. Yo, Janzik, what's up? Long time no see. You're probably wondering, why don't he write? 2-year whiskey, yes. 7-year, no. Yeah. Well, I can pull them all over. I don't have to be discerning here. Yeah, I kind of hate it, but I've been wrapped up in this crap for weeks now, and it's been challenging. And then with mom's move and all that good stuff, which I did keep you up to pace on. I've been joking, but yeah. What the hell is my base food? I forget. I bet it's got air on it. What the hell do I usually do? I've been running around without buffing and stuff like that for way too long. Am I wyvern chops? No, that's good though. Yeah. I did. You missed it. You wanna see some magic? You wanna see the fun? I got it back to where my real character is. But yeah, there you go. Good times. Let's take a look at. We were screwing around with taming. And I blew that out. So that's all 200s. Oh, I didn't do my taunting up. Oh well, I missed out on that. Exactly. Holy QA indeed. Um, but I should be. That's a good point though. I should check my specs. Yeah. So my air tree is pretty much intact. I don't think my tactics tree is too. Don't think that's too wacky. Yeah, it's good. That's my original stuff. Did I do anything stupid over here? I don't think so. Yeah, I did screw with Purify a little bit, but not much. Anything else? I don't think so. I think I had done something with bows. Not really though. Yeah. So I did do 200 on a couple of the bow skills. No, just one. I should have done 200 on the rest of this. See, I'm not the best tester in the world. But yeah, you get your taming up to 200. It's pretty nice. You need the gear for sure, but what am I missing here? Real Ammonite. I got something. Oh, squirrel stew for wood. I at least need to take some, right? I'm gonna mine tonight, but we are gonna do harvesting trees and everything and keep sticking with it. Shit, Moobot's out there advertising stuff. Yeah, so I could I could go get I could go summon up a castle deed and uh the Lord of the Isle house and put it up in dev, no problem. Yeah. Oh shit, hang on. Thanks you for reminding me, dude. Sorry. Let me turn ads off. Fuck. I had been fucking with it and I had no intention of actually doing that for real. Shit. But you kind of look at what Twitch does and but yeah, we can do that for fun real quick. There's the the asshole list. Uh Lord, what is that? Lord British something? No, that ain't it. Lord of the Isle. I've been meaning to do this anyway. Castle letter plot. Castle full water property marker. I don't want that. Lot deed castle. So yeah, if I wanted to, I could do shit. I think the thing. I gotta remember the thing. Add item. Yes. Okay. Then do lot deeds / lot deed castle. There was a problem adding to inventory. I don't like that. What would be the problem? Hold on. Let me figure out how to do this again. I'm not an adept GM. They laugh at me when I use the DM panel. They're like, you suck. Dev commands. Add item. Oh, and number. Okay. Let's go back to this. So if I do add item, that's weird because / lot deed castle 1. Problem adding to inventory. Hold on. I had to make the tables from the GM console as well, so it's like I know I was given a command to do that. Chess. What? How is chess not in there? Give me a break. Your search can't suck that much. What? Whoa. Oh, this is the wrong chat. That's why. That'll do it. Bear with me, guys. I gotta search through this stuff. Chess. You little son of a bitch. Come on now. Oh, that's not it. I know. I'm looking for it. Send it to me if you got it, dude. I was trying to find the command from that Chris gave us to make the chess tables, and then I could just pull it over. Because I feel like I'm getting that thing. Is it just add item, Vesper? Is it? Am I doing it right? You just think I'm spelling it wrong? Because I'll do that. I wonder if it's an old item that doesn't exist anymore. All right, let's do this. Vesper says copy pasta, so copy pasta it is. Shit. All right, well, that's it. I'm a dildo. All right. Stone Castle Strait, Good Left Junction, Castle Irvine, Recipe Stone, Strava. Let's do Isle. Maybe that's a shorter list. Somewhat shorter. Ooh, there's the Aqua Room. Let's do that. We got to have that, right? And item. What's the point of testing if you can't have a little bit of fun? I get to play with the toys I cannot afford. Lord of the Isle Crown. We'll keep that. Character title, Lord of the Isle. Pattern, Lord of the Isle. Lord of the Isle Mansion. That's what I was looking for. Did I screw that up? No, it says it's in there. What do they call it? Oh, it's Isle. There we go. Boom. Exactly. Exactly. Like, how awkward can I be streaming? Like, Chris is like teaching that class. All right. So we got that. Grab a couple of crystal swords. You know, that was the first thing that Vesper made for me. He made me a crystal sword and sent it to me. Do I still have it on me? I was like, hell yeah, dude. Like, if you're going to pick an item, like, that's the item. No, I don't have it on me anymore. It probably got wiped. Yeah, they're totally trash, but I loved them. I when I owned one, I turned it into the deco, and it looked great on the wall. You know, that's all it was good for. I regret selling it for sure. I wish I kept all that stuff. You know, hindsight and all. All right, let's go. Let's go do something. Let's go blow something up. Um, actually, you know what? Let's go to Central Brittany and place that lot real quick. I don't know if I bet there's a castle that's still open. Let's hit the town crier. How we doing on? Yeah, for sure. Yeah, there's pieces that I wish I never got rid of, and man, is that one of them. Like, so dumb. I think that's a castle lot right there. Pretty sure. Can I jump this? Hell no. Of course not. Why did I think I could jump that? Let's get. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Let's get up the front gate. No, it's down here, isn't it? Yeah, this is the castle. Did anybody claim it? I doubt it, but for funsies. Is this it? Oh, where's it up there? Shit, I don't remember. What is this? Castle lot. We claiming it. Or is there somebody in there? Ah, shit, that's right. How do I boot somebody? Do we know how to boot somebody off a lot? Look at my list of dev commands. Now we're going to really have some power. I think you have to get on that. I can't talk about how you do that. Pretty sure that's top secret. Ignore patches. So I need to find an empty castle lot. I keep forgetting we brought everything back. It's not clean anymore. When we had a clean server, that's what I was dreaming about. I was like, oh, I'll go claim that lot. Yeah. Where is there a castle lot that's open? Oh well, I'm not gonna get too distracted with this shit. Let's go to New Crafters Town. Get our buffs. Go choppy chop. No, miney mine. Tinky tink. You know, Vesper, what I was thinking about over dinner was there should probably be an audio cue to go with the mini game. Because, like, just tracking it with your eyes is kind of like, I don't know. It was kind of driving me nuts last time. But I was using the old system. Like, it might be nice to have something with a little Doppler effect as you get closer to the zone. And then, you could time it that way on top of the visual cue. Yeah, but it's not synced up to the tick thing, right? All right. And there's my dex. My strength. Get my air buff. Shit, don't get that. Did you pull that, you little fucker? No. Yes, I did fuck it up. God damn it. God darn it. Yeah. So there's strength, and that's honesty now. So I need to go back over here. Lord help me. Breathe with me. Wacko, you'll laugh. Mom liked Lindsay, and just because of his voice. I was like, well, that's sound voting advice. He had a nice voice. Oh, dear God. All right. We got that. I need to do my whiskeys. No, it's too early. I need to go get 2 buffs. Head to Lamix. Let's go hard. I like the new teleport screen. That's always nice. Yeah. No, I agree. I was just thinking that was like maybe something that would be really helpful. And describing that to AI will be fun. Oh yeah, so I got wolf speed. Need to do that. I need to get in my damn mining setup. Meticulous. Put these buffs on. You know why I'm going mining. Some of us don't get to play the game normal anymore. Some of us got to go soak the new system. So people that don't mine don't dictate how shitty the experience is going to be. So we're going to introduce something new. I'm going to make sure it's fucking worth doing. You don't set it up and fuck up the whole economy because nobody wants to fucking mine anymore. I forgot to mark it X-rated tonight. I'm in an X-rated kind of mood. Is this the wrong guy? This is the wrong. I don't need these anyway. I've got these on me. Oh my God. Keys. Where are they? Yes, I got the keys. Why the fuck did I do this? Yeah, it's already in the game. I'm gonna test it out. You want to see it real quick? You wanna see it? Here you go. See what we got. Yeah, what the fuck is that? Really? You're gonna do that? That's it? It's reversed now? Holy shit. This is why it takes time to learn this new stuff. I totally expected to go left and right. Man, the transparent textures are screwed on the spider webs. That's good. Give me my axe back. Daddy's busy. I don't want to play your games. Let's hide my back slot on hide cloak. I don't even know if that's the right cloak for this build. Oh yeah, I do miss mining. We're gonna change it though. It's gonna be a different beast. And I'm here to test it and verify that it's gonna be essentially the same system. If you've gotten a certain skill at a certain level, it should feel the same, or should reward you the same. The one thing I liked about the first one is you could just let it go. If you didn't want to watch it, it would autoplay you. And it wasn't as rewarding as if you had played the game, but it would get you meticulous. And that one, I don't know if that was the case or not, just because it was my first try. I might have just not had a meticulous, no biggie. That's why you got to play it. Damn, I feel slow. Okay. But yeah, as a dedicated miner and forester, like, I care. I don't want it to suck. I want it to be good. Okay, gotcha. Cool. Yeah, we'll give it a chance. One shot at a rock is not a fair test of the system. That's for damn sure. We gotta put some time in on it. I don't know what you're talking about, Janzik. So I do plan on testing like everything and streaming more of it now that everything's kind of settled in. Like Friday would have been nice to stream. I tested a whole bunch of stuff. Not all of it was in-game stuff though, so I don't know. But I could have just picked in-game stuff. I just like, I don't know. I don't want to scare the hell out of people either. Like there's definitely some stuff that's just rough and you're like, "Oh god." Yeah, no, that's why we're testing. Like if I tested that, if I had streamed that first mining game, what do you think? How would that have gone, Vesper? Would that have been a fun stream? Even though it was bad, I was still kind of pumped for it. Like I was like, okay, we got bones here. We got something we can put some meat on. No doubt it's more rewarding or more fun to play, but it's got to be like worth your time too. Like, let's say you did 10 hours of mining and all you got was like 1,000 ore, you'd be pretty pissed. Like it's got to match up to the effort you put into it, and then hopefully we get the skills mapped in there because we don't want to get rid of the skills. Yeah, but just sitting there and watching the mining is happening was you know. It wasn't a video game. Let's put it that way. And those transparent textures and stuff, I like. I don't want to get in a fight about all those and enter a bug for every one of them just yet, because he hasn't really addressed any of those bugs at all. Like, we put in a ton of reports, and none of those are fixed yet. I'd rather wait until he gives us a signal to go retest them. Like, they show up in the verification queue, but I know right now he's not even like, he doesn't even have an elf on it. Oh crap! I forgot to go back and try my. Did the backgammon table ever show up right, or what's the deal there? Did y'all test that out? Chess, checkers, any of them work? Yeah, I'm just buffing up. Want to get my dex buffs on. And then I'm going to do Elysium. Oh my dear lord, I'm almost dead. What the fuck? What did I do wrong here? Did I lose my air shield, or was I just getting absolutely hammered there? That should not have happened. But I'm also like, there's checkers too. Chess, checkers, backgammon. Yep. No. Can't have any kind of gambling, anything to it. And evidently that was linked to RMT. Like, if you had a way to get cash in the game, I forget what the deal was. Chris had mentioned that. Yeah, I'm serious. Legally, we're not able to. I say we. I'm not on the team proper. I'm just a volunteer, and a lucky volunteer to get to do it. I mean the royal we, like the people in charge and the dumb shits like me that just volunteer for stupid shit like this. I have put way too much time in the last 3 weeks doing this. Every little baby step. Yeah, I think that's what it was. Bottom line, you have a way to gamble with cash without using cash in the game because of the currency trade. So no poker, no nothing, which blows. I wish we could play some poker. Yes, we can. I'll put that on SodaNet tonight. Take your bets, place your bets. If we're gonna make October, we're gonna put a lot of work in, that's for damn sure. All right. Mine comment? What the hell? All right. The mining easy routine. Okay, just change zones. Did I lose? Nope, there's air shield. There's that. I don't have food buffs, but I got my drinks on. Oh yeah, there's Wall Speed. Okay. I mean, don't swap decks, you turd. Bring him up. My apologies. I got a mind with night vision on. This is serious business, y'all. Some bitch, teleport me. Let's go. So it sort of goes. Meticulous is jacked up. Almost. And bear with me, it's going to take a while to get used to this stuff. Shit. 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 Okay. And I'm just hitting space to hit the thing. Probably needs a little bit of a countdown just to be like, hey, we're going. As soon as it appears, it's rolling, and you're like, fuck. Like your reaction time on that first hit has got to be dead solid perfect. And these guys are all screwed up. Say something to me. He's dead like that. It's reported. Everything's reported. Oh, damn. Gets hard. Looks like it's going faster and getting smaller at the same time. I don't think my skill matters at all. Like, I mean, my meticulous is crazy high. Haha. Yeah, we got work to do, baby. These guys with no animations is absolutely hilarious. Oh, yeah, he's dead. It's tough when they're standing there to know if they're dead or not. Oh, damn. I gotta keep my thumb closer to the trigger. Maybe, yeah, let's do that. That. Clicking may be a little better. Come on, baby. I don't get why I got on the third one and didn't get anything. Shit. I'm never ready for that fourth one. Holy Lord. Boom, boom, boom. Damn it. Just barely missed that one. I got a feel for it now. Okay. Yellow, yellow. Shit. Yeah. Yeah, it's just a little too tricky there. All right. Now we're going to graph. Yeah, agreed. Yeah, the stupid indicator stays on there. You were averaging 8? Okay. Let's do. I mean, it's for the olds, man. It's got to work for them too, A lot of audio missing. Shit. Yeah, I'm using mouse click now too. That's definitely better. You gotta have something with a short throw, right? Like I had my thumb up above the space bar, and it's like it's a half inch more of a stroke, maybe 3/8, versus a mouse, nice and quick. Click, 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 click. Shit, I just can't get that last one. Click, 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 click. Shit, I kind of got a feel for it now. I'm getting better. Click, 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 click. Shit, that's tricky when it moves back up. It conned me into, it was moving towards the left side. It's all good. Like, I just want to see, like, what's my outcome over an hour? Like, is it good? Is it bad? I don't know. I want to see that more than anything. I mean, the mini game can be frustrating, but if mining's still rewarding, that's great. Shit, I should have gone by feel. Watching it is a mistake. Now, I'll tell you what, I like the speed. The speed of mining is a hell of a lot better now. Like, you're going through nodes a hell of a lot faster rather than waiting on the meticulous to just go through, right? If you've got everything feels like a critical strike now versus the old system. So that's a bonus to me. Like, I feel like I kind of cleared that way faster than I normally would. Yeah, that'd be interesting, right? If let's say you hit in the yellow, you would get two to three pieces of ore. And then if you got the green, you'd get 1 to 2, something like that. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So this isn't a finished system, right? We're just playing with it and seeing how it works. Like this specification got sent to the elves. This is what the elves produce. Like no humans really touched it yet. So we got to give them some feedback on what we like, what we don't like. And to give it a fair shake, like I want to play it for a few hours. Like I don't want to just play it for 2 seconds and judge it. Like like I got to learn how to play the game. I got to get my reflexes up. Like I feel like once you get your reflexes up, it's actually pretty damn fun. Doesn't seem like it'd be fun, but I'm digging it now. But you start learning something and it's frustrating to learn new things, right? Like sometimes it's tough and it's a different feel. Like before we like wanted to sit on a node for as long as we possibly could, and now it's kind of like maybe ripping through nodes faster with a good mini game that's not too challenging, which this isn't challenging. It's just my timing's off. um it can be really good. And then we got to get it to where the skills help out too, right? Like we can make the skills work. And the more you invest in that in the tree, the more productive the mini game comes, or the easier it gets. Like there's going to be trade offs, right? But right now, we just don't know enough. I know I don't know enough. I'm not judging it until I've really played it. Almost. I got just anticipated it a little too early. I think I'd like a little bit of a beat. Like just show me where the target area is, and then render the arrow and then make it go. Just give me a little something, because I can't watch both at the same time. There we go. There we go. Come on. Come on. Come on. Shit, too fast. Damn. So this is like something without any kind of buff help or nothing like that. Like none of the systems are in there yet. So it's just a raw mini game, and just assume that I have zero skill in mining, because we don't know what the skill tree is going to do to it yet. So sex must be a nightmare for me. Maybe everybody thinks they're good at it. I have definitely overestimated my skill in certain situations. I thought I was doing the right thing. But girls lie and they won't tell you how they're feeling. Oh shit. I'm liking it. I'm liking the game. There is a fun fucking arcade piece to this that is likable. Like this is way more fun like than anything I've done in mining to date. Like we're on to something. We got something going here. Bitch. Getting better. It does. And I guess the one thing it doesn't apply to is fishing. I think a double sweep, left bounce, right miss can strike on the left sweep or right sweep. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That would be fun to play with for sure. I dig it. I think that's a hell of a system and I like it. But I also think it absolutely going to kill overproduction for the majority of players. That's what I hope doesn't happen. That's why we're testing. That's for sure. Is we get this thing going here and make it fun. Um, like I want it to be like we're pulling pretty good ore. Of course, I didn't count before I started, didn't I? Like a Weisenheimer, I did not see what was in my pocket, and I think there was ore in my pocket. Yeah, 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 we're pretty sure. Like my skills are very high, and my gear is perfect. Like this is my mining get up right here. Like VMC rings, everything. We're pretty sure that none of this actually applies right now. Because I had driven my meticulous down to 78 at one point, and it just felt exactly the same. So pretty sure this is something that has not plugged into the mining tree yet. Yeah, but I'm 50, and it started off kind of rough, but I'm digging it now. It's actually pretty fun. And then there's the other aspect too, Janzik. So, and I'll show this next, or maybe I'll do a run that's just like this. Bottom line is you're supposed to be able to just play it straight up and not. So this should work too. Like I'm gonna get ore no matter what. So see how it plays itself a little bit? It's supposed to autoplay for you. If you don't want to play this game, you should get a fairly good approximation of your collection. Um, but obviously, we're going to reward you for playing. Almost got that one. But there's just some beats. I think audio cues will help. Might be tricky doing custom audio cues with the thing changing that much, but we'll see. It might be a thing where if you have no skill in mining, but you can play the hell out of the mini game, then you don't have to expend any XP into mining, right? But if you still want to, if you just want to auto play mining, you get your meticulous up, you get your base mining up, and it'll just play the way it used to. That might be a good way to go. But for people that don't want to put it, valuable XP into it, like I put an insane amount of XP into mining to get it to get the meticulous right. Like I'm on a quest. Like the project I left behind, I was trying to invest another 3 billion in XP to get another 10 levels of meticulous. Like, you know what I mean? Like it was bonkers. And I'd rather put that in other crafting stuff, but I'm a mining nut job, so like I just always like that stuff. So and it was chill. And I dig this. This is fun. Am I gonna do it 12 hours straight? I will probably be exhausted doing this for 12 hours. Rely on the young scroll by boomer. I don't know. There's another way of looking at this thing is like this is the boomer MMO, and we can just chill. Oops, sorry about that. We got to get our. Actually, I should run my balance tracker quick. The mining skills show up on there. You just don't see the XP. Where is it? Should have just appeared in there. What the shit? There we go. And we got. Shit, I can't read that. 798246. Should be me. I'll share the link if I got it right. Yeah, this is a new setup. We're testing out the new collection game, or the new mini game for harvesting. It's rough, so don't get freaked out. It gets. This is the second iteration, and it's a nice step up visually, and it's easier to use. But it doesn't seem like the actual um, mining tree affects it at all right now. See how the audio is like way the hell off right now. Like the clicks are complete nonsense right now with this thing. It needs to. But I do think the audio system just needs to be reinvented with the mini game, something to go with it. You know, if you hit a green, you get a sound effect that's more like, "Hey, you did a good job." Then you hit yellow, it goes, "Oh fuck yeah!" And then if you hit a yellow or the gray, it's like, "Oh, it's too bad." Not bad, getting a little better, dude. You get 8 every time. I don't know how the hell you do that, dude. I'm gonna feel like pretty accomplished if I get that. I do not have the reaction time for that. Play the game, Harding. What is that from? Play the game, Harding. I feel like I would know that, or I should know that. Oh, Harding was great. I looked it up. I just Googled it. Don't sweat it. But yeah, nobody's gonna play the game if it sucks, bro. That's the problem. We're gonna Harding out. We're gonna bring our best Harding to the ball. That was a crazy shot. Pure luck though. You know, a little scorecard wouldn't suck either. Just at the end to be like, hey, you know, round one green. You know what I mean? Like that'd be kind of sweet to see your how it went. Maybe even save them. Or even bubbling up somewhere. Boom, boom. I could have sworn I had that one. Shit. I think I get what you're doing though. Okay. Because it really is almost the same amount of time. Shit. Surprised I missed that one. Shit. Damn you. That was on me. I misclicked it. I could have sworn I was in the green on that. It'd be hilarious if we found out in the code like the clicking was just a placebo. It wasn't. The clicks weren't working either. Ronaldo, what's going on? I could have sworn I saw the maybe it was, I don't know. What am I missing? Yeah, dude. Trying to make sure it doesn't absolutely blow up in our faces, you know? Let me tell you. People would be pissed if this is what they were playing in production this month. It would be war. It'd be a peasant revolt. A lot of whales rioting in the forums. But something will have to give. If we can't get the production right on the mining, you got to fix the RNG on the crafting tables. Like, it takes so much material to make something really like exactly what you the way you want it. Like, just accepting random stats on a piece of gear is not gonna fly. If it takes you like 20 hours to mine up enough shit to make a chess piece, yeah, that ain't gonna be fun. Nobody wants that. Yeah, that's a big issue right now. It's like I'm missing a lot of items on my castle lot. I haven't even checked all the other ones. Like, I've got 10 lots that I haven't even tested yet. But yeah, you go in my basement and I'm like, there's some pretty expensive stuff that should be down there, and it's not down there. Crap I worked a long time for. And the devs ain't gonna give a shit about that. They don't know what it means. Yeah, well, windmills and horses though, those are important. Kappa. Glad we got those in there. Bravo, team. That's an interesting one. An empty dungeon, like a dungeon that's not even built, or like what the hell? Shit. When it sneaks it back to the right, I'm like, motherfucker, you got me. Yeah, so don't this is a rough draft. Don't get freaked out right now. Like, we're supposed to see if it's too hard or not. It doesn't look it's not fully implemented yet. Like, it's definitely missing some important stuff. Like, right now we're pretty sure the skill tree is not a part of the math. And we need to, as you add skill, I think it's going to get easier to play. Um, and you can still auto gather. And I do feel like that if you invest the XP, like if I invest billions into mining, I should be able to auto play the mining, the game and get a really good outcome if I want to. And then for people that are good at the mini game, they don't have to invest XP into that. I think that might be a good way to go. I don't know for sure. Definitely something to bring up. Like, certainly a thought. But yeah, I'm not like, this isn't my design, but I'm all for the mini game. I'm all for it. Like, I think this is a great way to go. And it just needs to be attuned. So it's kind of the scary stuff about streaming what's in the dev server. Um, I would have liked to stream last Monday, but the server went down. I was kind of ready to check out that first version of the mini game, and thank God the server went down. I think if this is scaring y'all, like this is a polished version of what we had. Like that one would have been like, oh dear Lord. But we got to keep working at it, and we finally got a system we can actually go test and really play with, and I'm here. I love mining and I love forestry. Like I love just chilling out and gathering. So, I hope you can trust me when I play it and say, "Hey, we're gonna fight for it." Yeah, I agree, Janzik. I'm pumped that he's back. Like we're getting a lot of great stuff. And more than we ever could have dreamed um in the past. And here's hoping. I'll tell you what, like just the fact that we actually have a QA and people are willing to jump in there and really test this stuff out, that's really going to make all the difference. Like that's what we need. Like if you care about this, um, and you can get on the testing team, invest some time in testing. Like I'm not going to play the prod server. Like all I'm going to do is test until October. I'm not doing anything else. I don't have enough time to keep up with all the little chores I had in prod. Um, like I just have to let that go and just test because I'm playing one aspect of the game here. There's a lot of different things to do. I went into Ultima mode into the Rise and had a blast with that the other day. That was really fun. Another system that needs polishing, but it actually kind of works right out of the box. It does pretty much what's advertised. The styling could use a tweak or two, but I found it enjoyable. It was crazy going in there. There was an old school vibe, like the way it was pixelated and stuff. It's fun. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I think Rinaldi, like I feel what you're talking about, and like I am going to push for the greater the skill, the better your autopilot odds are, so that you can just, if you want to mine, you can just throw it in XP and not have to worry about it, not have to hurt yourself. Like I think accessibility is an important push in a lot of what we're doing. Like it shows up in like our translation of the game. Um, and making sure that everybody gets 100% translation, in even regions that we didn't serve before. I keep saying we, but I ain't on the team. But it's us, right? It's the royal we. But I think if you're handicapped, disabled, that kind of stuff, it has to be an important consideration. One aspect of this, the blue-green color blindness, this is pretty much, you know, a shit show for you. Like, the mini game's not even accessible to 10% of males right now. Like, that's a problem. I think the stat is 10 or it's 8% of males have some form of color blindness. Women have far less. So you need to be able to switch those out and give it a little more, allow them to pick other colors. Um, little stuff we hadn't really had to deal with before. Boring stuff, you know? But I used to do that kind of shit all the time. Like I used to work on accessibility for websites, and I I love that stuff. When you could break something and just completely address even the most minor populations, and then they could use your stuff. Like that was so sweet. It's a good time. My part of the design team is working on that for my company as well, and I got to talk to the designers about that stuff, and she hadn't really seen it. Like ultimately, I think contrast does fix it quite a bit for most cases, and that's really what they were focused on. But we were going through all the different color blindness types, and like there's probably, I mean, there might be a dozen different types of color blindness, and it's crazy the palettes that just aren't accessible for people. And if you hit little shit like that, if you make that stuff accessible to people, like, you know, they might have had to put down your game before, and now you've addressed it. And you're not talking about a few people. Like 8% is no joke. 8% is when you start giving a shit. Damn, I thought I had that one. But I've been gone for way too long. How's everybody doing? Like, what's going on in y'all's worlds? Y'all having fun? Still playing Shroud? Yeah, I'm loving the speed right now. Like the time is passing quickly for me, Janzik. It's pretty fun. And I don't know about any of you guys. Like cutting trees. What are you working on, buddy? You want to talk about it? I haven't even checked my orders in forever. I should at least keep my orders going so that I'm not taking up space in New Crafters Town unnecessarily. I could at least do that. Yeah, for sure. If you found this boring before, you actually got something that's kind of fun. Like if you're out adventuring and you see a node real quick, you're like, hey, I'll fuck around with the menu game real quick. Like I totally see people just picking this up for the hell of it because it's there's a fun component to it now. I want it to be a little more arcadey. I want it to have just a little bit of almost a Space Invader, uh, Pac-Man kind of soundscape to it, where it's just giving you just a little bit of a clue of how well you did, you know, and then maybe something a little bit of addressing the timing, and then obviously we got to get it mapped to the skills and test all that out. Like I'm gonna definitely put a lot of time into this just to make sure it's fun and rewarding. Like we can't just can't, like Janzik was saying earlier, you just can't break the whole economy over this. And if your intent is to break the whole economy, then you've got to change crafting because it takes a few miners mining like their whole damn game away to really make enough of anything to get top end gear, like to get the best of the best. And you can sit there and say, well, 3x3 is enough or whatever, but most of us don't want to play like that. We want to push it. We want a 5x3. We want a 4x4. Like, screw that. Like, and I shouldn't have to play 100 hours to get a 4x4. That's just not realistic. That's silly. Damn, am I going too fast? I don't think the nodes regenerated in time. I might have to stop and do more various nodes here. What is that? Is that my extension? Yeah. And don't type shiny because there's no damn game open. I Can't believe Moobot's still logged in. I intentionally didn't log in so that that stupid thing wouldn't chime. No, it's out there. It's listening. It's watching. Oh, I never put my whiskey on. I don't think it matters, but shit. Hang on, we'll do that the next hour. I'm gonna unload after this one and get a clean slate. I would dig that, Rinaldi. I that's a good point, and I need to hit the copper nodes in Elysium too, just to test that out and make sure that's working right. Thanks for bringing that up. Because the way it plays today, right, you can only get those extra pieces on iron and copper nodes. Well, iron and copper don't necessarily share all the same special ore types, right? But if we had a thing where you could get more, you could get a bunch of special stuff off of any node for hitting a really tight little red, that'd be pretty awesome. I'm with it. That ain't a bad idea at all. Yeah, I am going through too fast, so I'm gonna have to do. Let's run the Tanglemire. Let's do that. We'll do a quick Tanglemire. Yeah. I mean, you need a reliable way to get that stuff. Um, but I like that idea. Okay. When this guy wears off, I'm gonna unload entirely and then do another sample run. Go get him, buddy. Got an ore node up here. Oh shit! I should have. I forgot. I was gonna have to play the game on that. I should have focused for a second there. We're gonna do that again though. We're gonna do some skinning. I'm just trying to get the damn minigame to work. You think you're. I'm definitely not sitting there going, oh, this makes sense. That's for sure. How these alligators got up here, I have no idea. Shit. Well, that was forgiving. Anything down here? Let me tell you what, like, I love not hitching. Good Lord. It's kind of spectacular. I know I'm only played an hour, but it's crazy smooth and I'm not hitching. Like the feel of it is fantastic. You know, another idea, Vesper, is people might want to choose which direction the thing goes. Some people might like going left versus going right. Shit. I got too confident with my timing. Like it randomly mixes up where the pie is going to be, the size of it, and the speed. And like, I don't know, 2 through 4 kind of feel the same. And then 5 comes, and like, I just get lucky if I hit it or not. Shit. I don't know why I get itchy on that last one. Shit. I'm just itchy when it gets small and fast like that. I don't know why. If I just chilled, I'd do a lot better. Damn it. Damn it. That's totally on me. I'm just pulling the trigger early on that last one. Shit. Should go both ways like me. Like I only go one way, sir. And you don't get a fucking ride. Um, I'll get it in there. Like it's already a feature in there, and like I don't know. I actually don't know how to get it in there. But don't do a new piece for this because we have an open ticket for it. I guess we could put it in the comments, Vesper, and that would be the way the elves would get it. Just say, hey, try this, try that, or something. And audio cues. I'm gonna leave that to you. You can figure out how you want to do it, and then mention to Chris, hey, this is what we're doing with the wish list items. Because I think it's in the wish list, right? Not the wish list. It's in the verification list now. Because that's this one. That's how we ought to do it. Yeah, the cussing is going to be way up with testing. I probably will have to switch to an NSF stream. F stream. Yeah, I think it's good right now. Like it's pretty damn good. We just got to get it to where you got the mini game aspect, and then there's the overall. My character strategy is to invest or not invest in XP for mining, and you know, like right now, there's no strategic element. It's just, hey, can you react? Um, Like your skills have got to affect the mini game one way or the other. And then I definitely want to see an audio cue and but I think, if it's, hey, you invest to make the mini game easier, I'm definitely investing because I'm at the limits of what I can do. I could probably get a little better, but it's fun and all. But I'm not gonna go play. I'm not gonna go fucking mine 12 hours like this. Like no way. Nor do I want to. Like, but at the same time, some people will. Some people Netflix and chill. Others, they get their mind on. They chop some trees. That's so weird. Like, but I think the outcome, considering, was pretty damn good. You're going through nodes faster. It's like it's not necessarily that you're getting as much per node, but the mini game's so much faster. You're getting a lot more and you're getting it faster. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not wording that right. Because I'm not getting more per hour yet, but per node, I'm on and off the nodes so much faster. It's pretty satisfying to be actually off of them. And if you saw that, I got off of the. Oh shit, I forgot to start adding coppers in. Let's see what we get with copper. Got granite, got tin, got our copper, kind of typical. And it's got to be reliable too, right? It can't just be, I'm having an off day. Well, I mean, you know what I mean. You're going to have off days. That's just life. All right. I'm going to go unload because this hour is up. I'm going to do another hour with a clean inventory so I can actually get a real count. And I'm going to do silver and copper and gold this time. Okay. Recall. Where am I? I need, give me 100 of those. Yeah, that'd be kind of fun. That'd be a strategy part of the game, right? You could skip simple nodes and go for the big ones, or you could get them all. Like, it could be your play style choice, right? That would be interesting. Or maybe it's like you've got the same node spawns, and then just randomly, like 5% of the time, a node will have a chance of being like a mega node or something. Could be cool. Be rewarding as hell too, right? You're like, oh sweet, the gods have smiled upon me. I got a mega node. Pine Tor cake. Where's my? I guess that's where I put this shit originally. And that's not all from this hour, but a good chunk of it was. Not bad. All right. whiskey time. I didn't even put whiskey on. Not that I think it matters, but we're going to put it on. All right. And we mixed in some skinning in there, and you guys saw the mini game on the skinning, exactly the same mini game. And I have pretty good skills on skinning too, so um, you know, just know that skill is not a factor yet. Player skill is not the XP. XP is not a factor. So that's got to get fixed. I forgot to put my wolf potion on. Oh shit. Oh right, I was just here. Durr. Let's go to graph. You right? I feel you, Ronaldo. It's like if you're gonna put an Easter egg, like make it a fun one. Give us a reason to go up that mountain, right? And I don't know if there's a way to hack it so you can just go straight back to that or something and, be an asshole and farm the hell out of it or something, but we can fix it, right? And certainly if you're mining in Jotengard, it should be pretty damn good, right? Like that's a hard ass scene. And you will end up in a world of hurt when those roving packs of wolves and bears and shit run around. Like you're just gonna be hightailing it out of there. Did she really? Is that really a thing? That's a genius move. I like it. Put a little pink flamingo and a skeleton up there. Damn it. Could have sworn I had that. Hey, Psycho, what's going on, dude? Really? Damn it. Shit. I was guessing. It caught me guessing. All right. Remind me not to do the damn copper notes too, because I'm going through the scene so fast that things aren't regenerating in time. But I got my 80s playlist on in my ear and mining away. It's not a bad Sunday night. Shit. Oh, should have waited longer. I'm a little trigger happy. That's sweet. Thanks for that, Vesper. Coppers. Get the coppers, bro. Shit. Yeah, that'd be cool. What do you mean you do that, Vesper? I didn't know you did that on Saturdays. Are you just picking up Janzik? Is that what you're doing? Careful, careful. Kind of want to keep the paying customers around. They're kind of important. I heard of it, bro. First time. Where'd he go? What was he resetting to? Snort might be up there as my one of my favorite lines of dialogue. That and woof. Plus 1 point on my counter. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. This counts as an hour of mining. I feel you, dude. Life just really screwed me out of game time. And even now, like you know, IRL friends and family are like, "What the fuck? Why are you investing so much time in this game? What are you doing here? You wouldn't understand, bro." But I'm sure we're all like that to some degree. Damn, I thought I had that one. Go, go, go. I didn't start a fight with you. Why are you walking at me backwards with no animations, you silly satyr? Yeah, that's right. Snort it up, bitch. Craft your minds. Yeah, exactly. Somebody was asking me, he's like, have you reported the T pose yet? I was like, I knew exactly what someone was like, nope. They die and they just go into a T pose. So funny. Too many other bugs to report. Didn't stop for that one. That's not bad for a round. I'm not gonna lie. That's a pretty good outcome for one round in Elysium. Are you shitting? Come on now. Damn. Looked like I got 73 in that one Elysium run. That's pretty solid. Maybe it was 30 something. I don't know. It looks good. Like for the amount of time I've got into this session, we're only in the first 5 minutes, and that's not bad outcomes right there for 5 minutes. Like this is clean. That's 5 minutes of mining. That's pretty damn nice. It's not going to make you a nice set of gauntlets, but 5 minutes is, let's go. And we haven't tuned it in yet the way we want to. And of course, we overtune it, and you're getting like 2,000 an hour. Like we're gonna have to tune that down. Like we can't just leave it like that. But the old system, if you were focused and you could run fast, um, you'd get about 700 ore an hour, and you had good mining skill. Good mining skill. It didn't have to be great, but good, like 150s. 150s, 170s, like or 170, you would definitely get to 700, but 500 or 600 was doable in the 150s, and that was, I don't know, I thought that was a pretty good outcome. Like I definitely wanted more, but I was just doing a lot of it. Yep. And the other thing I want to do, like, we haven't. There's been a little bit of a tweak to fishing. There's a little bit better experience there, but it's not where it should be. Like I kind of want to get it to where it's equivalent to harvesting anything. So your minor fish should get you a lot better rewards than they do now, and then your big ones should scale up and get you even more experience. They should be like holy cow moments, when you pull in that big shark. You get the large, extremely rares, that kind of stuff. Like it should be something special. Don't forget to get the ores, bro. Gotta get the coppers too. Damn it. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got 4 on that. I didn't even report meticulous on that one. Thanks. Thanks, Jesus. 2, 3, 4. Now it won't tell me how many meticulous I got. All right, so the first one is just your regular mining node, so you can't count that as meticulous. So, and that one was always like a 1 to 2 or. Go get him. Shit. I was too busy looking at what song was playing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then that say, so I had 6 and it said I had 10. I only got rewarded for, like, the counts are completely screwed up, Ronaldo. I'm with you 100% if you're still there. Yeah, agreed, Rinaldi, on the fishing XP. Like, we gotta fix that. Even at 10x, the fishing just doesn't feel worth it. You know what I mean? Like, I will get the damn coppers. Forgot. I think I can win. I'm not gonna lie. I thought those voices were really gonna be sketchy. But even with the little uh, silly moments, I still like it. Close that. I gotta remember that these Satyr Axe guys, when they're facing you, it's butt first. 2, 3, 4. Okay. And then it says 7 meticulous, which is totally wrong. 2, 3. Yeah. So I'm right. Like this, I'm with you. Like this counter, maybe it's not getting reset between nodes or something. Like the counter's way off. Yeah, it looked like it was continuing right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 4 is what I should have. No, I missed that last one. It should be 3. I'm with you. Felt like that was right. 1, 2, 4, 5. Yeah, that looks right. But yeah, the indicator's completely borked. 1, 2, 3. So the correct outcome in the bag. 2. Shit. Yep. Correct outcome. Meticulous identifier is completely wrong. 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh shit! I almost thought I had that. So I count even the first click, but obviously meticulous is the n minus 1. So if I say 4, I should see 3 extra ors in there, not 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, 4. Shit. Yeah. Yeah, look at that. I think we're doing really damn well. You know, it's a different game. You're not you're more focused on just hitting more nodes and playing the level. Outcome's pretty solid. So when I said like 700 or an hour, I meant that total. So it'd be 300, 300, or 350, 350. It's pretty even split depending on how you run Elysium. And since I'm going faster, I'm doing more Elysium to account for the spawn time needed to get all the nodes to come back. Copper is the only thing that should get me a anything special. When you crit in the old system, it just went faster. So instead of the 3 second tick, it was a oneer. You just had to sit there for one tick. Um, and you got nothing special out of it. Like a meticulous crit was just it was fast. You didn't get extra materials for it. And that was what Rinaldi was bringing up was like, hey, maybe you should get something special if you crit it. If there was a little red sliver in there and you nailed it, um, because I could see people really getting into the mini game and wanting to do that, like and really enjoying that. Like I 100% agree. Adding that little extra touch would be a lot of fun. But we're not halfway through. Like I think I'm gonna hit my average even on the mini game untuned like this. So it might be that this thing already needs a nerf. We're gonna find out. I hate running slow. Yeah, that'd be cool, right? Get some scraps. Um, Maybe a jewel. Kodos will still drop in there, hopefully. Yeah, I think it's a great idea, Rinaldi. I'm definitely gonna push for something like that. And then obviously we got to balance it all in there, but I think that's neat. Like getting a special reward for doing something special, like, that's just rewarding. That's just basic stuff. So that's a really cool way to deepen it. Just a one more skosh. Oh fuck! I can't believe I got that one. That was a nice grab by me. I'm no Vesper, Mister. I averaged 8. Eat me, dude. You're better than me. I admit it. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ooh, bitch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, come on, baby. All right, this is insanely fun compared to the old set. I'm digging it. Like when you go to skin stuff down, you'd kind of be pumped about doing that. Although I have a counter strategy when I'm skinning stuff like spiders, and I don't care about all the extra silk. I don't want any meticulous on those. And it'd be nice to strategically be able to say, hey, you know, if I put that to 0, I basically don't want to play that mini game. You know what I mean? I'm gonna let it auto, and I want it to go fast. I'm gonna put on the belt at the brutal butcher, and I'm just gonna knock them out as fast as I can because my skinning build is all about speed. I should do that. I should swap into my skinning on the crocodiles and see what happens. Yeah, we'll go back to Tanglemire in a bit and try that again. Because I do have hey, I just want that first hit. I want to see if I get my helm off a bear or a stag or whatever and move the hell on. Because I don't want hides and I don't want all the extra silk. I could care less. There is no silk sink out there. Like I'm not doing well because I'm not focused, but it is fun. Shit. Oh yeah, agreed. And best part, when you say 12, it's 12 clicks. You're not trusting this crap, right? This thing is totally wrong. The meticulous collection identifier is completely broken. It's like you were counting like me. Like I'm 4, 5, 6, ooh, 7. I just whiffed 7. But I'm almost halfway through. I'm already over 300 silver and gold ore. Like it's a different game entirely. The mining is a different game. So we'll see where we are at the end of the hour. Could be like one of the best hours I've had in this year. So it's got to get dialed in. Oh shit! And that's stopping to do copper. You know, the old system, I wouldn't stop to do copper to get 350 on my silver gold run here in Elysium. The other thing, kind of crazy too, is like, you know, I used to keep the summons around to help with uh, ads and stuff, and this thing's so fast, like maybe I don't need to screw around with the summon anymore because it's going to go by so fast. I'm going to be in and out in no time. Because in even in like uh, Tartarus, mining in there, really, if you only get 2 or 3 ticks on average in there, you're really way ahead of the game because of the amount of XP you get per. You know what I mean? Like on the nodes that you can sit and focus where there aren't slimes, great. But if there are slimes, just grabbing the 1 or 2 ticks is perfectly fine. Keep your average going and just keep moving and don't waste time fighting those slimes. Even though I like them, the slimes are my favorite mob in the game. Besides, like dragons, probably. Oh, I like my slimes. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Gotcha. Good reflexes, bro. Damn, just a hair too early. Yeah, shit. Damn counters is gonna be a real thing. Oh damn. But there's that anticipation and like that, like shucks, I should have had that. That's fun. Was I skipping copper that time? I think I was. I think I missed copper nodes. Got to be careful about that. Damn it. Yeah, I'm gonna have to like coach myself to not cuss playing the minigame. Too anxious on those. Damn. I don't know why I pulled the trigger so early on that last one. Damn. Oh, so close. Yeah, we're just about the 30-minute mark. And we're on a pace for like 800. That's pretty crazy. It's just like, you're like, oh, I'm not getting my meticulous in the way I used to. It's like you're just faster per node, and the average is a little lower, but it's coming out higher on the wash. What do you mean nerf? That's like a 8% increase or a 12% increase over an hour. Got to be careful. It might have given you too much power. And if you're Vesper, all of a sudden you're like an S tier miner because you got good reflexes. Who said you could play the Eagles? We're not listening to the Eagles, bro. There's rules. Poison though? Yeah, we'll listen to Poison. Not Poison. Alice Cooper. Alice Cooper's Poison. That's the only Poison I'll listen to. Alice Cooper gets to live in my brain rent free. Oh, you hit the 12 and it just ends? That's crazy. I mean, I knew I kind of had a little boomer disease, but dang, you and Laney both hitting 12s is heartbreaking. I'm like, I'm just a wimp. I'm lucky to get I'm lucky to get a 6. I wonder if there's just some lag maybe in my setup, maybe in the mouse or something. I don't know. I mean, lag is the name of my game. The installer taking me hours to install all that crap. Like, Jesus. Ooh, oh, wait. Did that glitch and let me keep going? That was interesting. Did you see that? Wait, what? I'm out of combat? I'm in combat? I should have been in combat that whole time. Weird. Getting attacked, it let me restrike the node for some reason, and it looked like a first strike each time. It's weird. Got to play that a little bit. I don't think so. We don't, we haven't dialed in the XP and stuff. Like, none of this is really play some Donkey Kong. You know what? I always sucked at Donkey Kong too. Maybe that's it. I just don't have a good hand eye on this. Come on, shit. Damn, I can't believe how. That was a nice little roll there for a second. Shit. I don't think anything's gonna help me. I'm just, handicapped. But even as handicapped as I am, like this thing is producing better than the old system did anyway, and it's enjoyable. So you really shouldn't be scared. It's kind of hilarious. We uh we got work to do. Damn. Or if it's listening to me when I say damn, it just start taunting me. It's like, oh, poor baby. You want me to go slower for you? That would drive me bonkers. Smega, what's up? Miney, the only thing I know how to do. Damn it. No, I think I'm at my limit right now. Don't know if it's my mouse or the way I set it up or what. I mean, y'all are a long way away from selling me this fucking game. Let me tell you, this thing's a piece of shit. I was quit. The only reason I'm back is because you were like, "Hey, you want to test?" And I was like, "Sure." So two devs going, "Hey, get good, fam." That's not the flavor you want to go for. Let me tell you that right now, because I will fuck off, and I'll take all my toys with me. Believe me, whole world is like, "Why are you wasting your time on this game?" But I'm like, I got these two friends that I really, really like, and I'm doing it for them. And they're like, "Who?" And I'm like, "Oh, they're online friends." And they're like, "Well, get a life." I was like, "You just don't get it, man. You just don't get it, man. It's for the love of the game, baby. I want to see this little fucker succeed." I can tell you right now, I don't know what I'm gonna do when I come back to prod and play the game. I don't know what I'm gonna do because I was out. You might fix fishing, and that I might fish for a while. I don't know. But really, it's kind of like I've been playing it so long. There's no mystery to this game anymore. That's what I was thinking too. I was like, if you're an old timer, you've been playing this game. It's like Janzik. He knows what all the largest fish are. The game's never gonna invent just randomly a bigger fish for Janzik to catch. You know what I mean? Like we all know. Like we've been here. We've done all this crap. Like there is no mystery. There is nothing new. There is nothing to this. Like there's nothing I don't know. There's plenty I can't do, but it's just me. I can't click fast enough, or my mouse sucks. I don't know what the hell's wrong. Why does my internet suck? I don't know. But I can go play any other game and not have that problem. So I should just go do that. Like the universe is telling me not to play this game. My own addiction and my friend group and everything keeps me here. But to say this is a good game, no, it's not. We need to wake up and smell the fucking roses on that. I'm gonna go with Justine. It's the best deco game out there besides like uh oh shit, I forgot the name of it. I watched these two chicks play this game that's a deco game and it's really fun and really amazing. But like deco's the best part of this game. Like it's a damn like for an MMO, like it's crazy good. But Jesus, wearing the same outfit we've been wearing for years, got the same couches we've had for years, like she's a stale little mofo. So minigame's fun, but do I think I'm gonna mine? No, probably not. I was thinking about coming back and doing dungeons again, but like we got to fix the dungeon system because that's not rewarding anymore either. That's got to get fixed. Like we got to find a place where you don't like that you can tell that the devs don't hate dungeons, you know? There's still some soft spots in there, but once Chris sees them, like he probably gonna not like that either. Another failed experiment. Uh, got an amazing community. Understood, Janzik, 100%. Like, I am here for the community. I like playing with these guys, period. And I like seeing them succeed. Like, I love watching Mad Dog get better at the game. Like, he's really good at the game now. Like, that kind of crap is rewarding. But I'm sitting here with Wacko. This is a dude that I can't not talk to every day. Like, I have to bug him every day. He's not coming back to this game anytime soon. Like, I can only dream of a world we made the game something Wacko would play again. Gonna be a long ride. But we're seeing change. We're seeing things get better. We just, now we got to get back to making the game, right? Got to get these bugs fixed and start making the game again. We need episodes 2 through 5. We need overland monsters. We need that rare experience. Like, we need that random occurrence that makes things special. Like, there should just be the ability to, have a unique experience. Um, and have that just emerge kind of naturally from just doing whatever you do during the day. Like, I feel like there's pieces that are in there. Like, the treasure maps are a good little random thing. The rewards, aren't huge right now, but it's kind of fun to get a treasure map. Um, more of those would be good. But I think, more group content is going to be key. Like, that really makes a game sticky, right? Like, it's about us more than it is about the game right now. Like, we're hanging out because we like hanging out with each other more than anything. Like, let me tell you, like, I'm giving the devs a little bit of shit right now, but I also like to wake up every morning and see what the fuck they did. Like, I like it. It's one of the first things I think about besides coffee is like, I wonder what's on my Discord. I wonder what we got up to. Like, can't wait to see that stuff. Like, I want us to win. I want us to be good and succeed and grow. And tired of seeing that downward trend. And I believe this team can do it. So there's 700, and I got 10 minutes to go. So that's, it's on par with what I was doing before with billions of XP in the mining tree. Like I'm recommending a nerf already. Yeah, just nobody likes that shit. It's only the most toxic people that like that, Vesper. I love my random experience is hopping back home and Vesper's there. Fucking murk me. That's what I was hoping for. Was you would just ninja your ass on something and murder me out of the blue. I'm not telling you I wouldn't laugh my ass off, but I'm maybe the only person that would laugh his ass off at that. I would find it funny as shit. But I'm also like a dumbass that just follows the rules just because there's a rule there. Like, I'm an idiot. It's like, well, they posted it. That's a rule. We're gonna follow it. I'm so boring when it comes to that shit. The only thing I cheat on is like speeding. But yeah, I'm playing the mini game. I don't need 12s to be happy. That's pretty great. And if you guys are hitting 12s on the regular, you're going to have to play test a little bit the way I do and see how much you get per hour because you might, I don't know, maybe it comes out in the wash. But right now I'm above par and I'm not good at this. Like, and it could be good for the game. It could mean there's people that don't mind as much and they still get to make the gear they want to make and that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? Like the mini game is more energy consuming, so you don't do it for as long, but you still get a better outcome. That might be a little win here. People aren't wasting the kind of energy that I would in the past, but I used to be able to do the old mining game and like run Claude and watch YouTube. There was bonuses. Don't get me wrong. Yeah, agreed, Vesper. That's right. Another shit. I mean, for one thing, I'm pulling too early on some of these. Like that's really where I screw up is jumping the gun. Shit. I know it's too easy fighting me. Take me down, Satyr Lord. Uh, how they react to that, I think it's too heavy as it stands. What do you mean by heavy, Vesper? I don't totally mean. I don't. In what regard? Yeah, probably. Like you were saying, like you feel like 12, it just stops working at 12. And maybe that's part of what your meticulous does is dictates how many you get. You know what I mean? Even if you're really good, with no skill, you get 3 shots at it, period. Maybe. I don't know. Just spitballing. Yeah, I agree, James. Like there's a different way to look at it, right? Because like, I used to mine for hours on end because you would just go through it. You would just crunch through the stuff so fast. It's not until you get really high skilled in a crafting tree that you're like finally getting satisfying results. But if this was in the game today, I would be okay with it. Like I would unlearn everything I had in the damn mining tree because it's pointless. But that isn't a bad thing either. It's a good thing. Like everything else gets better with that XP out of mining. But this will work. And definitely this iteration is a lot easier to play than iteration one. That was so goofy with the mismatching arches. Like I found it really tough to target. Are we done? Yeah, we're kind of done. I think that's. Yeah, I'm gonna trust my food bus. Well, I can't see my food bus. Where the hell are they? What is all this shit? Yeah, I can't trust my. That's still got a little bit of a bonus from the other thing. But yeah, that's like I would have never dreamed of getting over 800 or in an hour. So that's pretty nuts. And I don't know if you got mining the way it is and like crafting the way it is, like they kind of go hand in hand because you could go ahead and triple the outcome for mining and stuff. Um, it's just going to make it easier to craft stuff, and people will probably stop not play mine or not mine as much because I definitely would be taking a break right here and going and doing something I actually enjoy. But it's a fun game. just energy consuming, right? Yeah, can't wait to see what the other testers think on that. Oh, and I wasn't good to begin with, and I wasn't good. Yeah, true, Jazik. Small moves, though. Just want to do little stuff, not like make shit triple effective or whatever, which is not. We're good. Um, let's see here. What else can we do tonight? That's broken. That's another thing. None of that's watered. It should be showing as not watered. Oh, that was the trick with this one. The Control U was just about, hey, where is there open planner spaces? I never understood this requirement. It's like I thought we were going to get a better shader that would literally just light these up, like light up all the little slots that aren't open. I thought it was more about not being watered, but it's literally about is it populated or not? Are there missing things? The way this was worded it just bugged me. Yeah, same mini game. You want to check that out real quick? We can do that. See, let's go to Linux. Go normal. I did show you skinning. Skinning was the same mini game. And there could be little bits of flair in there. If you're skinning, you get a different set of sound effects or maybe a little different graphic or whatever. I don't necessarily love that it's just green bar, yellow bar, like I'd sort of like it to be a little soda themed somehow. I don't know what that means either, so bear with me. Let's not put NCAA 2007 into the game. Right? Let's not do that. But this is a good system. It's solid. Looking good. But there's so many other games I've played and just like they just never had any BS factor with this part of the games. And it's just like, why is it so hard to figure it out for Soda? But I do agree with this. Like when I play like Star Trek Online, I love their harvesting mini games. They're timed events, so the faster the more hits you can stack in a certain amount of time, the better. Um, I don't think that's better than this or not, but I like that system. WoW, I don't remember anything about WoW other than it was kind of a no-brainer, and you just got mad at bots for stealing your node. That was about it. I know OSRS has a completely different system where I think you just kind of sit there. I forget. It's kind of like you find a vein and you just work that vein. Like you don't run around or anything. It's weird. Outlands might be the same. I don't know if Wacko's out there or not. But I'm all on board on this. Like I think this is a step in the right direction. Really good. And I don't, it's going to be tough to um, reward the people with great reflexes and the people that don't have great reflexes. That want to do this stuff. Like I don't think mining should really be too reflex heavy. Um, Personally, it is mining. I hit rock harder rock I hit. You know, more shit come out. It's pretty mindless. But I also like the skill additive. Like we're this is going in the right direction. And this isn't the only game where I've liked that either. Like I wish I had a great idea for Soda's minigame. Like I, but this does work, and it's proven to work. This kind of attitude is not becoming of a game designer. Walter had no friends, and I'm assuming Vesper is pretty much the same. Oh yeah, my route is all the way over here, not this way. Okay, that's good. Yeah, I think we need to look at that. Like, I'd love to see some best of breed stuff. Like, I don't want to just take Enshrouded's fishing game and put it in here, but I think it deserves its own mini game. Like it just needs a whole redress. Like we nailed that fishing game, and like it's hilarious that even across games, people just love fishing. It's hilarious. But I'd like to see more. I mean, we got good live bait options. I'd like to see more lure options. Um, fishing isn't about RNG. It's about knowing where to fish and what to fish with and when you're not going to catch a damn thing and knowing when, like I'd love to see some element of that. I mean, it's tough in a game to say, oh, you just can't fish this 6 hours. You're like, well, I just got off work and all I have is 6 hours. Like, we can't do that. But there's immersion, and then there's just common sense. I had a shit day at work. I want to go catch a bass. You know, yeah, 100%. Yeah, there's nothing in the shroud. Well, I mean, fishing's just in real life is broken now. You have side scanning sonar. People actually see the hooks, of the fish. They know exactly their distance and range, and you just put a bait on top of them and you catch them. You know what I mean? Like fishing is used to be much more random than it is now. Now it's about how good are you at your side scan sonar. Um, it's unfortunate where it has gotten to, to say the least. But it would be cool to like go to a fishing vendor and them just have a tip. They're like, "Oh, I heard the fishing was pretty hot in Lamix. Come fish here." You know what I mean? And people talk to their bait guy. Go get a hint. Go get we go something special's happening over there. That kind of thing. But I don't know if you fished Vesper. You probably haven't, but it's a slog. It's hell. Like I've given up on fishing a couple times. Janzik's the one that really pushed it the furthest of anybody. And it's not about anything more than just seat time. How many casts can you get out there? And you're going to get, the more you cast, the more rolls. The more rolls, the more likely you are you're going to roll the big one. Which isn't fishing at all. Like you were saying, some flies aren't going to work on some days. I mean, does fly fishing even work in murky water? You know what I mean? Like, if you're fishing lakes and stuff like that, you got clear water, you got muddy water, you got a lot of factors. The temperature is going to affect whether they're even going to eat. They might be dormant if it's too cold. There's that kind of dumb stuff that we don't want to go too far towards. But it might be fun to mess with the water system. Like, what if we just had water that was it just rained, so now the lake, the water's muddy, and now it's not gonna be a worm you catch them with. You're gonna need a bait that makes noise. So you're gonna have to hurt a kitten or throw a spinner. You know what I mean? Like you're gonna throw something out there that rattles a little bit. Gotcha. Yeah, I don't know fly fishing. I used to be big into offshore, big into fly bass, and pretty much anything from the Gulf Coast. I like catching it. Crabs, whatever, don't matter. Exactly, Janzik. If you really want to win, you just blow up the whole damn lake. Have you ever seen the ecologists go around and do like a fish sampling in a lake? They have that big net. I think they do two giant. It's smarter than a cattle prod, but it's essentially just two cattle prods, and they just stun everything within like I don't know 150 square yards. Like a big 15-foot circle, and just scoop up whatever's there, weigh it, measure it, throw it back. I got lightning skills. Only seems fair that I get to use my lightning on the lake. Yeah, it's pretty standard sheet. Believe me, it's cheaper just to go to the damn supermarket and skip fishing. That's for sure. Ready to see some forestry, bud.
I'm upstairs.
Mom's going to bed. It is way faster. You're going through the nodes faster, and your output is the same right now. So, or no, the output is better now. Um, for mining anyway. I'm not paying too much attention to forestry right now. Janzik just wanted to see it, and I was like, once you start, you just can't stop. But the speed of it is nice. Not having to wait for a non crit meticulous is kind of nice. It's just like you finish the mini game, spins back up. And so far, I'm the worst at the mini game that I know of. I'm like the worst one. Like Janzik and Justine, they're both doing, not Janzik, Vesper and Justine are both doing way better than me. Like when I get to the fourth or fifth one, I got no timing for it. So it's a new beast, and I think it's fun and like exciting and stuff like that. Like it's more engaging. And I set out tonight to like just see what the hourly was like. Like if I spend an hour doing this, am I still going to get somewhere near? And the answer is yeah, I did better. So it needs tweaking, but this isn't based on the skill trees at all. Like the skill trees are not taking any effect. So this is just like, hey, I decided to go mining or chopping trees, and like I'm new to the game, and this is the experience right now. So we need to smooth it out with skills. I don't know the answer to that extreme. I don't know what the rules are. I think Chris is going to formalize things and establish that, and then if you can just get in front of him and ask, I guess is what you do. I'm certainly not the gatekeeper, that's for sure. this is like the early version of this. This is not finished. So I kind of like the idea of if you're good at the mini game, maybe you don't have to invest XP, but or maybe yeah, if you're just better at it, you don't have to put as much XP into something to slow pieces of it down. Like I would definitely like getting my XP back. But you know, like this is what you're seeing on screen is based on my skill. It's not based on anything in the system doing anything for me. The only reason I'm getting fives is because I suck. Like other people are getting 12s. Like I just pulled too early there for some reason. You know what? I don't think hitting a yellow does anything different either. I don't know if that's just supposed to help you aim or what. Like I don't think a yellow is more rewarding than a green. I don't know if that was intended or not. Vesper, what were you thinking? Like there's the yellow zone. Was that just to help you focus or is it supposed to reward you with more stuff? Because right now it's definitely not. That's interesting. It's true, yeah. Yeah, it definitely helps as a focus point. So the extreme you could get in here, play this mini game, and just absolutely crush it. Like these are my results. This isn't the mini game. Like like I don't know why I'm just kind of stuck at 4. Sometimes I'm early, sometimes I'm late. It just doesn't matter. I'm just kind of at a 4. I wonder how I would feel about it if I had a big project that I cared about. Like, I don't know. So far, the outcome is really good. Like, this is kind of crazy. It kind of proves the old system was just you waiting, you know, which we don't want. Like, waiting isn't a game. Well, that's prod. This is essentially lag free for me. Like, it's crazy. There's so many abilities that used to hitch the game, and the hitches are just gone now because it was all shader errors and misimplementations of stuff. Like, Dutch is probably going to freak because Fire Tree was completely borked and had all kinds of weird issues in it that made rendering it really slow. And all that stuff is gone. Like, the stuff that we were used to as fire mages just doesn't exist anymore. And it was just bad shader implementations. And I forget what was specific about the Fire Tree. There was actually something, it had done its own subsystem, and it didn't have enough cache or something weird like that. It was something odd. Chris was talking about it like a week ago. But yeah, I haven't even tried fire yet, but I kind of want to just to see how it feels. It might be amazing now. But fireballs and Ring of Fire, I think, had the issue. Certainly Ring of Fire. Hey, Strider, thank you for the raid, sir. Hope you had a lovely stream. I'm overweight already? What the hell did I do wrong? Oh, I didn't unload all that byproduct from mining. I just looked at the ore. Duh. Durr. Please tell me I got a might potion on me. Not that I need to keep this. It is true. Vesper is a tamer, and he found it insanely enjoyable. Lamer. Agreed. But he did. He actually crafted his own tamer gear in dev. Okay, in dev, but still, he crafted his own gear, like Vesper crafted. That happened. Vesper's committed to making this game better. Yeah, Vesper's exploring new parts of himself that he's never explored before. And I'm all for it. Oh man. Well, yeah, we all have thoughts about crafting. Yeah, it's absolute bullshit. No, it does not. I don't know what you're talking about, Vesper. Mm. And to be fair, Vesper, you don't know the real frustration because you can save point and copy pasta your items and keep revising something that works. And the rest of us are just screwed. You know, like the prod experience is completely different from what you play. But still, you crafted. Kudos. It's a brand new day. Yeah, do I really want to go in here? I don't think I like Harvest as a town. But yeah, the other thing that happened was we played this game and there was basically zero hitching through the whole thing. It's crazy. It's one of those things that it's gone and you don't know until you stop and think about it. You're like, oh yeah, I used to experience this crappy lag in this game, and it would take 2 seconds to render a frame every once in a while and never knew why. But now we know why, and they got it all fixed. Where? Fuck this. Of course, it's taken. Yeah, I would pay for a mulligan. Rub a Kodo on it, and yeah, get another roll. Yeah, exactly. 100% would pay to get that a reroll there, right? Or really, the thing that I was thinking about was like you got a piece of gear that's finished, and you could go in there, pay 100 Kodos, and pick the stat you wanted to reroll. So you're done with it. You're not on the crafting table or anything. You're just looking at an item. And you're like, hey, I'll pay you $1 to reroll that stat, or whatever the price would be. You know? And you could time gate it or whatever, so you just can't do it nonstop or something. I don't know. But yeah, I'd love to be able to pick the stat and be like, nope, we're doing this again. And maybe it should happen on the crafting table. I'm fine with that. The price of the Oracle. I'm looking for the lot listing. Damn it. Oh, there it is. That's available. Let's go. It's finishing where we started. Hey. GM has its perks. And no, I don't have a Lord of the Isle mansion. I just wanted to pull one out of the inventory. Uh, and just bask in the glory of being a bigwig. Being one of the big people. Gonna be on the cover of the Rolling Stone, y'all. Where is that? I don't know what that means, but it's funny. That's a big damn house. Does anybody want to see anything? I'm kind of ready to sign off. It's getting late here. Anybody else online? The Stig is out there. There's his belt. Ew. Oh yeah, that's right. Do the tables work? Not totally, but balance is coming. But right now, we just got to make the game work. It's uh, it's not in a great state. Janzik, did you get this? Any of the games working? I don't know what that is. Is Alpha another game or what are you talking about? Yeah, we got to get there. We got to get back to finishing the game, right? I don't think that's a bad statement at all. There's a lot to do to get there, but that is the goal. Yeah, you just can't undo the past. It is where it is. If you're gonna be pissed about it and would rather be somewhere else, then go be somewhere else. Like, I don't think there's any way we can't go back in time and fix it, right? That's all I'm saying. It is what it is. And if you're gonna be stuck on where it was or where, that it didn't, it was a woulda, shoulda, coulda, then you're never gonna be happy. And that's not gonna be satisfying to anybody around you, like in this game. Like, I'm here testing and playing around, just trying to get it to where it works and everybody gets to experience the new stuff. And hopefully, we get on a path where we're adding new content and wrapping this thing up. The past is the past. We got to accept it, you know, all of us do. And if you're not going to accept it, that's on you. Like, we can't put the genie back in the bottle. We don't have time machines. Um, Being angry indefinitely about that is just silly. Okay, cool, man. Um, Friday, you should get actually an update from Lord British Friday on Friday's Shroud of the Avatar stream. He's going to be here for his birthday, and I think he gets to talk about things a little bit. I know him and Chris are together, you know, on getting this game stood back up and moving in the right direction. They kind of, you know that what they hoped, didn't come about, obviously. And I know Chris is trying to make it right. Period. He's doing his best. So be worth it to sit there and talk to those guys. Yeah, I mean, so far I think a lot of it's really good. Like I'm really liking a lot of the changes, and I think there's a lot of good coming, and it's worth investing in making sure that it is what we want and like it's working well. Like but yeah, it's just fun running around in the new engine, and there's so many updates on the back end that's gonna improve the whole experience for everybody. But it's boring plumbing, for most players. You would just say, well, it should have always been like that. You know what I mean? But yeah, the lag is crazy. Not having those hitches is amazing. Vendor tool still needs help, but vendor listings are crazy fast. The UI is busted right now, so it's not fair to show it off. But if I go to the one of the worst towns, yeah, 32 seconds instead of 2 minutes. That's kind of amazing, right? And then we're gonna play around with the all zone search and then buy orders. None of this is working yet. Well, the UI is working a little bit. Maybe we just don't have the. This might just be an issue with the data not being there. Huh. I might have to bring that up, Chris. It actually looks like the buttons are fixed. They weren't before. If you look here, you can see the table headers are out there. You see where it says location and stuff. Like this window has got to be, it needs some love. But that's pretty cool. Yeah, agreed. All right. Well, I'm calling it. I got to get some sleep. Nightcat dude. Word. Take it easy, maybe hold you around and see the changes as they come about. Like it's gonna be a long process. Oh, and it's just to get us back into the mode where we can start adding content, right? Like that's the goal of all this. The real big thing was just getting on that newest Unity. And there's issues, like there's all kinds of stuff going on here, but it's a playable build, you know. I think a lot of people would be thrilled to play this right now, as is. Um, that's certainly not what I would hope for the community. Like I want it to be bug free and working, as expected. Night, y'all.